Nathan Cleary's nightmare car wreck. Fearful face Panthers stars mystery crash. Was it a rival sabotage? After Kangaroos vs England match. Under the rain-slicked veil of a Sydney night, where the city's pulse quickens with unspoken secrets, can a champion's world unravel in the screech of tires and twisted metal, leaving whispers of shadows in the rearview mirror? It was October 26, 2025, mere hours after Nathan Cleary's boot had carved Australia's 26-6 triumph over England at Wembley. A night where his conversions split the posts like arrows of fate, the Kangaroos halfback returning home a hero, his mind still echoing with the roar of 60,812 souls across the ocean. Cleary, the 27-year-old maestro of the Penrith Panthers, son of a coaching legend and architect of 4 straight premierships, slipped into the quiet streets of Penrith under cover of dawn, his sleek black SUV humming through the suburbs that had cradled his rise from boy to icon. Please like, share, and subscribe for more sport talk content. The crash came without warning. A sharp bend on the Great Western Highway, tires losing grip on dew-kissed asphalt, the vehicle veering into a guardrail with a metallic wail that shattered the pre-dawn hush, airbags blooming like desperate flowers, leaving the car a crumpled testament to fragility amid the eucalyptus-lined road. Emergency lights pierced the gloom like accusatory stars, paramedics pulling Cleary from the wreckage, shaken but unbroken, a gash above his eye and bruises blooming across ribs that had absorbed grand final thunder. His first words a murmur of disbelief. Just heading home, nothing there, as if the road itself had conspired against him. In the sterile glow of Nepean Hospital's emergency ward, whispers began to swirl. The skid marks too precise, the bend too familiar to a driver of Cleary's precision, fueling fevered speculation. Was it fatigue from jet lag's haze, or something darker, a rival's shadow in the form of tampered brakes, or a ghost from the Broncos' grudge, the old finals foes who still nursed wounds from his masterclasses? The media storm broke at sunrise, helicopters circling the site like vultures over a fallen king, while Cleary lay in a private room, Mary Fowler at his side. Her hand clasped in his, the Matilda's star's eyes etched with the quiet terror of loving someone whose spotlight invites storms. Doctors confirming no fractures, but a mandatory 11-day stand down for the precautionary concussion protocol. As news rippled outward, the rugby league world held its breath. Ivan Cleary, his father and coach, arriving with the weight of a dynasty on his shoulders, his embrace a silent vow of protection, while teammates like Jerome Luai texted prayers laced with humor. Mate, even your off-field game's a highlight reel, masking the undercurrent of fear that gripped the Panthers' inner sanctum. The emotional core unfurled in that hospital hush. Cleary, eyes distant, reflecting on the Wembley high. His kicks that sealed the Ashes' resurrection. Now juxtaposed against this vehicular phantom, a reminder that glory's chariot can flip on a dime, his vulnerability not in the crash, but in the human heart that beats beneath the jersey, fragile as fog on a windshield. Paramedics later shared in hushed tones of the scene's eerie calm. No other cars, no witnesses beyond a lone jogger who glimpsed brake lights flickering unnaturally, sparking the sabotage murmur that spread like oil on water. Was it a disgruntled fan from Melbourne's vanquished storm, or deeper vendettas from origin wars where Cleary's boot had broken Blues' dreams? By midday, the accident site became a shrine of sorts. Fans leaving Panthers scarves draped over the mangled rail, notes reading, "Nate, you're unbreakable." Their faces a mosaic of worry and defiance, the crash not just metal twisted, but a nation's quiet hero laid low, evoking ghosts of past scandals where stars like Joey Johns navigated shadows far darker. In the hours that followed, social media ignited like a flare in the night. Clips of Cleary's Wembley conversions juxtaposed with blurry dashcam footage of the wreck, amassing millions of views. Hashtags #Cleary crash and #NRL mystery trending from Bondi beaches to Brisbane backyards. Fans dissecting tire tracks frame by frame. Theories blooming like wildflowers. Sabotage from rivals, or mere fate's cruel jest. Newsrooms across Australia hummed with urgency. Nine's bulletins leading with Cleary's shocking return. Forensic experts on Sky Sports pondering brake fluid anomalies, drawing parallels to rugby's underbelly. The 2010s betting scandals, the 2023 Mitchell fines. Yet this felt personal, a halfback whose precision had humbled nations now humbled by an unseen hand. Culturally, It stirred the sport's resilient heart. In a game born of working-class grit, Cleary's crash echoed the heritage of players like Wally Lewis, who rose from pub brawls to immortality, reminding all that vulnerability is the forge of legends, the mystery not just mechanical, but a mirror to the jealousies that shadow excellence in Australia's national religion. Fan reactions painted the aftermath in raw strokes. Penrith locals gathering at Panthers HQ in candlelit vigils, English supporters from Wembley tweeting solidarity after his masterful night. Kicked us to death, now this. Get well, King, the crash weaving a global thread, turning rivals into reluctant kin. Beyond the speculation, the ripple reached youth academies. Coaches pausing drills to discuss road safety laced with life's fragility. Cleary's story a cautionary poem for boys dreaming of his boots. The sabotage whisper a dark fairy tale that underscored the cost of stardom in a sport where heroes are human, their paths paved with both applause and ambush. What does this nightmare wreck reveal of the human theater we call sport? In Cleary's unscathed escape, we glimpse not just luck's grace, but the quiet nobility of resilience, the way a champion's mind, forged in finals fire, bends but never shatters, turning potential tragedy into testament. It speaks to sportsmanship's deeper covenant. Even amid sabotage shadows, the game's code demands grace. Rival coaches like Craig Bellamy offering public prayers, a reminder that true competition thrives on lifting the fallen, where mystery tempers suspicion into shared vigilance. Reflecting further, the crash illuminates legacy's fragile weave, how Cleary, heir to Ivan's blueprint, channels family forge into personal fire, teaching that nights like Wembley are peaks built on unseen valleys, values of humility and heart etched deeper than any boot mark on turf. In the broader odyssey of life, it whispers of dreams shadowed by doubt, the wreck not an end, but a pivot, urging introspection on balance, between glory's rush and quiet roads home, while Cleary's survival affirms heritage's redemptive arc, where scars from metal become stories for the next generation. And consider the vulnerability beneath the valor. The halfback navigating jet lag's fog, media's glare, love's tender pull. His emergence from the wreck a beacon that character, sculpted in hospital silences, shines brightest when the world questions the wheel's turn. In the hush of Nepean Hospital's recovery ward, Nathan Cleary spoke with the steady calm of one who has stared down grand final sirens. It was a blur, tires, lights, then nothing. Grateful to be here. For Mary, for Dad, the boys. Makes you appreciate the simple stuff, like kicking that last goal at Wembley. Mary Fowler, eyes soft with relief. Scariest call of my life. But Nate's tough. Always has been. We're just glad it's behind us. Her words a bridge from fear to fortitude, the couple's bond a quiet anchor amid the storm. Ivan Cleary, voice thick with paternal fire. My boy's a fighter. Whatever caused it, accident or not, we'll uncover it. But tonight, family first. Rugby waits, his resolve a vow, transforming parental ache into unbreakable alliance. Jerome Luai, teammate and brother in arms. Nate texted from the stretcher. Tell the boys, training tomorrow. That's him. Unbreakable. Love ya, skipper, a nod to the heart that binds a dynasty.